getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. One of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw for May. Finds his man. It's Mario Douglas. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, May. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Hey, here goes.
They give now to Henderson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified. Even if it's not a touchdown, we're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season for a kicker. Kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He had him blocked throw was on target. That helped you guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Going again on second. This is man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. In the red zone on first. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Again to throw on second. It isn't holding out there, and he'll drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Out wide. Here we go. Third and long. Third and long for him here. It's his running back. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's fourth and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop them.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Back to the air. It's May. On the left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. From the gun, it's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
May on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. It's completed right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On play action, May buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Rolling out to his left. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
On and in, it's Henderson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Raiders' 6-yard line.
May looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm. They start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Trey Tucker to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. couldn't find a completion on first down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Throw here, 3rd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here goes it.
To the air on 1st down. May. Forced out to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. On play action, here's May. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, it's throwaway.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Ball throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. First and 10 from the 32. There's a dive up the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. Away from one, but that only buys enough space for him to get back to the line. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. And on with contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Hey, give me a D.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Getting out to his left. He's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
May trying to get here on second. This is caught downfield by Hollins. Now quickly there after that catch. Game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
To the air yet again, May. Chased out to his right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Fails to find his running back. And now they're going to face third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again, it's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's May again. Escapes out to the left. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Setting him on the dive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
Rolling out to the left. Cut! And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Las Vegas.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It's second down and 10.
throw it again. On down the crossing route. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Long back gets the handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kevin Pryor there to bring it down.
I mean, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate opponents because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Very unfortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up 4th and long. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Made a throw it. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd and 10. Here's May. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. 25 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
He's got room to roll. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down to the red zone. Getting an 18-yard pickup there. It's a New England 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down throw for May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to work it to the 20. Tackle made by Von Miller.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Raiders close it in. And down it goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And that brings up 4th and long. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Borregales connects. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's the third now he's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running out for some PATs.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. First and 10 now from the 46. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. This is Powers working downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And the tight end's motioning left. He gets it again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stopped once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
19 tack, 60 back.
He made the interception. And the Patriots have some new life in the floor. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lay down from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Making the call himself. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets all down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
First and 10 from the 32. It's Henderson on the give. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He finds his running back, Henderson. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and it sets up 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or do shredding a defense just like that.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots have taken the lead late. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. This is caught. And he is hit well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's a pickup with 6.
To throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. It's a race down the right side. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. They give it to the back of the zone read. They'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You've got to take the shot going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They look to throw it. This is caught downfield by Hollins. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody. You can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He will throw. Force that to his right. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
We're in the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one really perfectly.
Ran for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Charlie Lewis incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on 4th. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
All set to go now from the 35. Henderson here from the gun. He'll scurry forward for a pickup 3. Timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Sticking with Henderson. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4.
So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.